When you're a racing driver like me, Judith, soon to be one, be doing that.
And we are rolling.
Dude, you're kidding me.
No, I'm not.
You're actually kidding me. Dude, do you even know what we're doing this episode?
Not really.
Episode video?
Yeah, I mean, we're doing something with the suspension.
Well, we're like rebuilding the suspension on 2002, kids. Got all these nice new parts. When Judith wasn't here, I went over all these parts, and yes, I filmed it. Like, I took it all apart and then painted everything, got rid of all the old shit. So in today's video, we're gonna be putting in these polyurethane bushings. Because why, Jude?
Because race car?
Because race car. I'm gonna jack the 2002 up in the air because I got all these like poly bushings, tie rod ends, all that good stuff to put on, just to like get everything refreshed, make sure it's ready for racing. Here you guys can see these are the old bushings. Like this is the old tie rod end, not good. So I have a new tie rod end, center drag link, this bushing, and this ball joint, and then this bushing. And everything in the suspension, at least in the front, will be refreshed. I'm gonna go rip the other side apart real quick, super fast, and then tear this stuff down. Then we're gonna go outside and paint it just so it looks all good when it's up in the car. But yeah, let me get to that. All right, guys, I'm pretty much done painting all the stuff that I had to paint, all the suspension parts. I just painted in like an engine enamel, Rust-Oleum stuff. Gonna set it all up like under the car, lay everything out where it's supposed to go, and then wait for Jude to get here, and then we'll assemble all the suspension. So if you guys aren't familiar with 2002, there's no steering rack. It's a steering box. That's a steering box. This is the old setup that was on the car. The steering box connects to this rod right here. And then there's another like stabilizing arm that connects to this one. And then that's what your tie rods connect to. I don't know how well you guys are gonna be able to see that. But there's a decent amount of movement in this one. This is junk. We have a new one. That's all nice. Directions. Like, do they know who I am? Yeah, and then we got new ball joints. Yeah, in a 2002, do you know how many ball joints there are? There's 8 ball joints in the 2002 front suspension. 8. That's a lot to go bad. Because when when a ball joint starts going bad, typically the other ones are starting to wear out and they start to get some play in it. And then when that happens, your steering wheel, you're literally going down the road like this. But
So where do they go?
We're gonna figure that out. Like, you guys are watching me do this stuff. I don't know what I'm doing.
You know exactly what you're doing.
Do I?
I think you do.
I don't know what I'm doing. This is the stabilizing arm that I was talking about, and this is the steering box. This is what is connected to your steering wheel. Steering shaft going down, steering box, and then this is the rod giving your suspension all the steering. Then this is the stabilizer rod, and then this will go up through that, and then I gotta get that position. That'll go up through that, and that connects both of them. what's nice that BMW did for us, there's 2 different size holes, so you know which one, what bushing goes in. Look at that, dude. See, this is why I can't do anything, because I'm a welder. I gotta make dimes.
Yeah, mid beads, bro.
Bro, shut the fuck up.
Look at them, mid beads.
OEM bushings just suck. Like, look how easy I just put that bushing in. Nice. So, this arm, I'm gonna go like right there. And then this suspension like sits like that. This piece hangs down here. This goes in this hole. Then that sits up there like that. And then that sits there like that, yeah. There she is. Look how tight that is. Look, we still get rotation, and that's, oh yeah, that's nice and tight. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah?
That's it, boys. So I'm putting the ball joint in right now. This guy's gonna go in here. And then, guys, this suspension is gonna feel so tight. Sometimes I feel my genius has its own presence.
Sometimes if you listen very carefully, you can hear my genius.
What is that supposed to mean? I don't know. It's like... So I'm measuring this. Yeah, that's close enough. All right. That's that side of the suspension done, people. Look at that. Oh, dude, that is so smooth. That is so fucking tight. Holy shit. Well, I'm dirty, but what did we get accomplished, Jude?
Fresh suspension on 2002.
Fresh suspension on 2002. Fortunately, I didn't have wheel bearings and brake rotors yet. I gotta order those from Ireland Engineering. Those will go in. I'll slap those on. Meantime, that coilover has a new like shock in it, and then coilover system on it, and then camber plates.
So what about the rear suspension?
Rear suspension. Gonna have another video coming to you guys on the rear suspension. Same thing. Polyurethane bushings, painting it all. Yeah. Oh, dude, that steering feels so good. There's like not an ounce of playing it. Nice. Well, what did we do in today's video, Jude?
I don't even remember.
Refresh the entirety of the front suspension, except for the 2 front wheel bearings, but I'll get to that in a later video. Center drag link, tie rods ends, ball joints, polyurethane bushings. All in the front, everything's nice and painted. Oh, before we set it down, I probably should have took everybody under the car and like showed them like it all completed. Next video in 2002. It's either gonna be doing this to the rear suspension, or we might be putting the engine in. What?
What?
Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Yeah, I gotta do a couple stupid little stuff that I don't want to film because it's just really tedious. So by next time me and Judith are filming, I think we might be dropping the engine in. How do you feel about that, Jude?
Stupid excited.
And then once the engine's in, we can make an exhaust, mount the transmission, fab everything up for the fuel lines, throttle linkage, all that shit. I'm super excited for this car. I'm gonna say this in every single video, because this is just a snippet of what's going on. Like, once we get to the spring and the summer, and we have the M3, when I get another M3 and we're going to the track, we're taking this thing to the track, going to the Grand Prix, just like, there's so much content. Now I'm going to be putting an engine in my 335 here next week or something like that. E30 content, 2002 content. Like, guys, it's just going to come rolling. Like, it's a snowball just tumbling down the hill. Just building up a shit ton of content. It's a content ball. God, I'm just super excited. How about you, Jude?
Got me excited.
Drop the engine in, get this bitch fired up, paint the interior. We're practically on the racetrack. Peace out, people. Boom.